Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show where we're going to be sitting here at the ABV Barrel Shop at the tasting bar trying Jack Daniel's new Tennessee Blackberry. My name is Steve Akeley, joined by Darren McCroy. What's up, Darren?
Nothing. What's up with you, Steve?
Not much. Looking forward to trying this. Big fans of Jack Daniel's and what they got going on. This isn't technically our favorite segment, the flavored category, but we're going to give this thing a try. We're going to go into it with an open mind and see what we think. And we're going to tell you, it is what it is. And this is the time of the year. If this one hits right, I think it'd be, we're in summertime. I think this is a good time to come out with a product like this.
Yeah.
They sent a recipe card with it. Of course, they suggest just mixing it with some lemonade. Lemonade, this is lemonade's time to shine. The dog days of August, it's hot out there.
Hotter than
hot.
Yeah,
it's been crazy. We had an event here last night. We were here till like 9 o'clock. You go outside, and it was sweltering at 9 o'clock at night. No sun or anything. It was brutal.
It was pitch black. It was 9:30 at night, so it was real dark.
It was real dark, and it was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
It was hot and steamy out there. It rained. It rained a little bit. Sometimes the rain will help. This wasn't one of those where the rain helps. It actually made it worse. But we'll get to all of this to talk after the break. Right now, Darren said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
So we're going to be tasting some blackberry flavored whiskey here. Just canonically, one of my favorite types of berries is blackberries. Okay. You can't go wrong with blackberries or raspberries or black raspberries. Any of them are fantastic.
Yes.
But you just got a bunch of berries in.
I did, yes.
And so... first, I want you to talk through some of the berries you got and why you chose them out, because it's fascinating to me that you found this berry website that sends you magical berries. And then I'll also trying to predict the future. So I want you to tell me what would be a good fruit-flavored whiskey that no one in the world has done yet. And so we'll brainstorm a couple ideas for that. So, But first, let's start with your recent berries that you've got.
So I would like to say I do it more. Maybe I'm on the kick now where it's going to be a regular thing. But I love berries, first of all. All kinds of berries.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan of berries. Huckleberries are my ultimate. They're my favorite. And they're very hard to get. You can only get them, Pacific Northwest, and they have to be in the mountains. There's no commercial farms or anything like that. If you decided you want to do a commercial farm of huckleberries, first thing you need to do is build a mountain and then have it filled with flora and fauna and have it mature, and then the huckleberries will start coming in, and then you can go up again with people picking it. There's no way you can get equipment into where they're at and stuff like that. So it's just fascinating to me that this is such a big thing, and they have to be special because the amount of work that has to go into getting them.
Yeah.
And so I found this place. I bought huckleberries before online, but this time I found like a different place, and they had huckleberries, and they actually had two types of huckleberries. They had the mountain huckleberries that I'm used to. They had the one called red huckleberries. I haven't tried these yet, but I got them in, and but they also had like a sampler pack. And in that sampler pack, you got 1.5 pounds of 8 different berries, and it was like, including shipping, like $160. And I'm like, that's not bad. That's a lot of unique berries. None of them anything that we could get anywhere near St. Louis. The only close one that I saw that grows in this area would be blueberries, but these were mountain blueberries. Again, different. I haven't even tasted those yet, but I'm sure they're different tasting than what we get that is grown here. And the rest of them were all kinds of things I hadn't heard of before. And I also added on, there was one of them that wasn't in the pack that I just thought was interesting, Saskatoon berries. And I just got this thing yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, so I've only eaten those because I've never heard of Saskatoon berries, but I thought that was interesting. I ate those for breakfast this morning. Again, not the whole pack, but I ate some of those, and they're fantastic. I love them. I love Saskatoon.
So what would you compare them to?
They're kind of in that realm of huckleberries and blueberries, but they're also different. That's the if you had to tell somebody, well, what it's like, I would say, well, it's like a cross between huckleberry and blueberry, but its own unique thing. It has its own unique taste, and that's what's so cool about all the berries. There's always something that it's kind of close to, but then there's their own unique thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have that text where it has all those berries in it?
Yeah, I can probably pull that up.
I sent you a text that had.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you got to call me when this shows up because they're frozen and I don't want it to sit down. That's why I sent it here versus home. Home, we have to be out of town or I'm working. It might get delivered in the morning and sit out in this heat all day. I didn't want them to get hot. I wanted them to stay frozen.
So you got the blue huckleberries, the mountain blueberries, lingonberries, which I didn't know grew in America at all. Blackberries, wild blackberries.
Yeah.
Wild bilberries.
Oh, bilberries, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had those yet. That's going to be a different one for me. Yeah, and these are all, by the way, wild berries. None of these are from farms, all the ones he's talking about here.
Red huckleberries.
Yeah.
Wild Cascade blend. So that's probably going to be a blend, like a triple berry blend. That one's going to be good. And then organic sea buckthorn.
Yes.
So we have a form of buckthorn berries here, but not the sea ones. They're northern buckthorn.
Have you had those before?
Yeah,
are they good?
Yeah,
they're like blonde looking, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are dark reds, some like blackberries are black or blue, dark blue, purple. Yeah. Those are the only ones that I noticed in there that are like, I would say blondish.
Yeah, more like light yellow, very light yellow, nectarine-ish color, but they were good the few times I've had them. I oftentimes will eat things that I find out in the wild, and I might not be there in the right season. So one time they were really good, one time they were awful. I'm assuming it was a seasonal thing.
Right, that could be. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to keep checking this place. We'll see. I'm on this berry kick, and I'm going to have them for breakfast all day. Maybe I'll be tired of it by the time I get through. What do I have? I've got 15 pounds of berries, so we'll see if I'm tired of it after 15 pounds of berries.
So when you have them for breakfast, are you just eating that? You have a little bit of yogurt?
A little bit of yogurt and granola. So I got that Greek yogurt, which is the good stuff, and I try to do the healthy one, the berries, and then the granola, and that's the breakfast.
Heck yeah.
Power breakfast, yeah. So it's great. And then I bought honey, and I put like a spoon of honey in there too.
Okay. Man. I'm guessing some real good honey.
I got that when I was in Florida. Yeah, it was like the stand, like locally made. It was a cool place. Like it was all just like stuff that this old couple had been doing this for 47 years on this corner. That everything that's their place. Everything had been bought up around. It's all these hotels and all that. And then there's this little wedge where these people just sell their stuff at this corner, and they didn't sell out, so they have this little wedge, and then they have like a trailer house that they live in there. And
wow!
That's the kind of stuff I love to see. I mean, I was like, when I saw that, I'm like, I'm like on two wheels pulling. I'm like, what is this place? I got to go in there. So yeah. And I saw the honey, and then they got some coffee too. So the coffee's not made by them, but they know some people that, what do you call it?
Make some aperists. People that farm bees?
No, but for the coffee, they roast it. They're coffee roasters.
Yeah.
I need help with this stuff, Darren.
I was thinking about using my favorite word,
they have
apiary.
some friends, yeah. So, and then they do some crafts and stuff like that too. So make some stuff out of wood. It's just a cool place.
Yeah.
Just I don't know, just like old time stuff.
Yeah, I love stuff like that too.
Yeah. So I had to go there, and I knew I was going to buy something, and I was like, I love honey anyway. So, Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
I should have bought a couple jars of that. I didn't. So, yeah. But we're going to be going back there next year. We're going to stop by there again, too. So it'll be cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, for the future of flavored whiskey, what do you think is going to be the next biggest craze?
Yeah. So Blackberry's definitely having a moment because you had Crown come out with Blackberry, and there's other smaller ones that have Blackberry. Now Jack has got Blackberry. What could be next?
I'll go because I've been thinking about this for a minute.
Okay.
And this is going to relate to a product that Ale 8 just released. So Ale 8 just released their pawpaw fruit flavored ginger ale.
Right.
And Steve's never had pawpaws before, but it is one of my favorite wild fruits. It is like a perfectly ripe mango and a perfectly ripe banana had a baby. That is what pawpaw fruits taste like.
Okay.
Grow in wetlands or river, first step up, Missouri, Kentucky, all over the Midwest. And they grow in big thickets. When you crush their leaves, it smells like green pepper. But I think that has just... Because Jim Beam recently did a pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Was their kind of newest one. I think this...
So the tropical...
mango flavor is the way we're going next. And it might just be mango, because that's more popular.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be really cool if someone did a good pawpaw flavored whiskey. I don't know if anyone's ever done it. And then the other thing, and this is just because I want everything elderberry flavored.
Elderberry?
Elderberry is kind of like a Missouri staple. Like 90% of all elderberries that have ever been harvested are harvested in Missouri. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's a really nice flavor and could lead to some fun cocktail recipes, which is what I usually think about when I think of these flavored whiskeys, is what you can do and add them to something as a fun flavor.
Yeah. I feel like mango it could be the next big thing, only because people are familiar with mango. It's an easy thing. Whereas pawpaw, they don't know anything about. Like the Jack Daniel's Blackberry here. Most people know what a blackberry tastes like. So there's this thing. Pawpaw, there'd be some educational aspects to it to get people to try it.
And it's hard to harvest, right? It is only wild grown. It's not a farm thing. So
yeah, that's the thing too. Like Huckleberry has the chance, because a lot of people know what huckleberries are, but most people haven't actually eaten huckleberries. They've heard of them, and mainly from movies and cartoons and stuff like that. But I don't think most people have tried huckleberries. But again, are we talking? Are they using actual fruit? If so, that's going to be very tough for a nationwide product.
Yeah.
Are they using just flavoring? Well, then all bets are off. Then they can do anything they want. But huckleberry could have some potential, I think. Just for name recognition. It doesn't, raspberries would be like the next thing, but I don't think people are going to do raspberry.
I don't think it's a strong enough flavor to stand up in whiskey. Because I was also thinking strawberries.
Right.
There's no strawberry flavored whiskey.
Yeah.
And sure, you could do like a heavy dose of artificial strawberry, right? But I don't think that's going to be the flavor profile people are looking for with whiskey.
I don't think so either. And again, those are two well-known berries that aren't really utilized, but I don't think that would be the next one.
Do you think there could be a blueberry one?
Maybe.
Like blueberry's a big name. It has a big, strong flavor.
Right.
You can do it with real fruit or a synthetic flavor.
Yeah.
I think there's some room to stand on with blueberries.
Yeah, that could be.
They farm nicely, so you could go either way.
Yeah. And then you could do offshoots too for like the blueberries I got were wild mountain blueberries.
Yeah.
You could do specialized whiskey, even if you're doing like a full on blueberry one, and then we do a once a year release that's a mountain blueberry, and then it's like, I wonder what the difference is. You'd have a built-in audience to try it if you could make it happen. So it's kind of cool. There's a huge difference. I know you're not a blueberry guy, but I think
I think I just need the right blueberries. And I say I'm not a blueberry guy. I bought blueberries from the store the other day. It's just, if I'm going to give any berry shit, it's going to be blueberry.
The blueberry. Yeah.
But I think it would work in whiskey.
Your mom should have got some. She was just up in Maine. That's the best blueberries right there.
Oh, she got it. They just didn't make it home.
Right, yeah. But she should have brought you somewhere. You could have tasted it for yourself. So, they're so good.
My dad's highlight of the trip, I think I've seen him 8 times since he got back, maybe more, and every single time he's told me about the blueberry ice cream he ate. He will not stop talking about this blueberry ice cream.
Blueberries are a thing up there, man.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. So, All right. So what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, during the break, we're gonna crack this bottle open. And what do you think? Is that a cork in there, or is that a screw top?
It's screw top.
Screw top.
I'm guessing.
That's what I would figure, but I don't know for sure. It's still sealed, so we'll get this thing open. We'll do a pour, and we'll bring it back, and we'll taste it live on the air. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Hi, this is Rick Brenner, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Shouldn't it be the legend?
Maybe.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Steve and Darren here at the ABV Barrel Shop. We are getting ready to try the Jack Daniel's Blackberry. Darren, I know you don't know a lot about it, but what do we know? Let's talk proof and stuff like that.
Yeah, so the proof is 70 proof.
Okay.
So 35% alcohol, and it is its legal definition is blackberry liqueur blended with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. So it sounds like they have some sort of blackberry liqueur that they make, especially, and then they blend it with Old Number 7. So,
okay.
Which I think is kind of unique than most of them. And classic Jack Daniel's bottle, like when you think of Jack Daniel's, it's in that bottle. Purple and gold. The gold is metallic, and so it has a nice shine to it. I believe, based off what I've seen listings already, it's about $25. Yeah. So it's right in that, basically what all their other flavored stuff is at your favorite store.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there's been some problems when they've released new flavored whiskeys that there's not enough of it. It sounds like they did a big release. Like, it is in a good amount of stores already. Okay. As you said in the pre-show, they recommend trying it with lemonade. I'm sure... without even trying it yet, it'd also be good with some Sprite, like same kind of concept.
Right, yeah.
I think where I find a lot of use for these flavored whiskeys is in other fun cocktails and adding it as a sweetener. I'm going to guess it's going to make a fun old-fashioned. If you do, like, maybe some black walnut bitters and maybe a Jack Daniel's single barrel cast strength and like a real big flavorful whiskey and then a nice subtle hint of blackberry, I think that could be really fun.
Could be good. One thing that I found I like is my wife has one of those ice machines that makes the Sonic type of crushed ice. And because I like to grill, and I like to, I'm not one of those guys with the Traeger where you just just put something on, and you set everything on your phone, and then come back 6 hours later, and it's all perfect. I like the artistry of being out by the grill. I got a big green egg, so I like being out at the grill. I like working the grill. I like feeling like I created something that no one else can, and that means you're outside in the heat, and it can be hot. And I found that I like filling a glass with packing it with crushed ice and then pouring. I've been drinking some of the bean pineapple this summer. I like that, and I think this could be fit in there too if it goes well. So let's give this thing a taste and see where we're at.
That nose
is great.
Blackberry.
Nose is awesome. Smells like blackberry juice. It doesn't smell like it's whiskey at all, so it's interesting. So let's give it a taste.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's very nice.
Very nice. I won't say who, but some of the other blackberry releases, you get like a cough syrup note. Mm-hmm. You don't really get that with this one. Like it is just blackberry, and you even get a little bit of that warmth from the whiskey. Man, that is. It doesn't like overly coat the tongue either. Right. With a lot of these flavored stuff, it just hangs on the tongue. This one's not doing that.
It's not syrupy, so yeah. So it's very good. So.
I think with a little bit of ginger beer or ale 8 or something like that, you're off to the races.
Get some bubbles in there. Yep. Yeah, I agree.
And that kind of tartness from the ginger, I think that's all you need, honestly.
Yeah.
Or the lemonade too. Again, that wouldn't be bad at all.
Right.
But.
Yeah, very nice. Good stuff. Well, there you go. There's a new product from Jack Daniel's. Been a big splash. I've been seeing a lot of stuff online about it. I didn't know that this was coming. They didn't tell me it was coming. But it showed up, and pretty excited about it. It's a nice little press packet. Had a mason jar glass with it, which is cool.
Yeah. Probably perfect for some blackberry lemonades.
Exactly. That's it would go perfect with that. Yeah. So there you go. That's a little bit about this one. That's going to do it for today, and we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us there. And we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. That would be great if you could come by when you're in St. Louis. That would be awesome. But also sign up on that website. Again, abvbarrelshop.com for our text or email distribution. And, we would love to keep you in the loop if what we have going on. If you want to get involved in the show, you can do that by giving us a 5-star review with comments. It helps new people find the show. That's important to us. And last but not least, head over to patreon.com/the ABV Network. That's going to do it for today. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.